and welcome. I'm George Ortiz, the Maintenance Training Manager for the Irvine Apartment Communities, and today we're going to be performing a bed bug inspection on an apartment that's been recently vacated. So we are going to need some pretty simple tools. First, magnifying glass, 6-inch putty knife to move back the carpet so we can look in between the carpet and the tracks, flashlight, a dust mask. In this case I'm using just a standard N95 dust mask, pair of rubber gloves, and most importantly, a pair of coveralls. Alrighty, we are in our first area we're going to inspect, and that's the bedroom there. As you notice, I have all my personal protective gear on. What you will notice is I don't have my dust mask on, and that's just for speaking, so it's very important that you guys do wear your dust mask when we do this inspection. So one of the first areas of concerns that we're really going to look at and focus here is where the bed was located. That area seems to be a little bit undisturbed, so the bed bugs like to go in there. As you notice, as I walk up here, you see something here that may look like a bed bug, but what's nice about my magnifying glass here, we can look at it and we can just tell that that's just a little piece of dust or something there. One of the main areas that we're going to want to look at is in between the carpet and the base and in the tack. Look to see if we can find any little eggs or anything like that in there. Also too, if this was up against the bed, or the bed was up against here, also might want to check inside the outlets, make sure that there's no little eggs or anything left inside there. Another area of concern for us is going to be the closet. Obviously we store our suitcases in the closet, so when we go on trips, bed bugs really like to hitch rides in between the zippers and things like that. So the track is a real big concern for us. We want to make sure we take a real close inspection there. Again, checking in between the track and the carpet, as well as the track itself. That looks pretty good. And also in the closet. And we're going to continue that all the way around the closet. Another area of concern for us is where the heavy furniture was. So let's go ahead and look over where the dresser was. As you can see over here, you can see where the outline of the dresser was. That's one of those places where bed bugs will absolutely love to stay. So we want to make sure that we inspect as well the carpet behind the wall here. Look with our magnifying glass if we need to, get a good look. But another area is edges of the carpet. We get a lot of egg debris and bed bugs that hide in between here. So it's a really good idea to go ahead and pull back and get a really good view of any areas that might be of concern for us. Alright, so now we're in the living room, or the living area here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just pick a right-hand wall and I'm going to work my way all the way around the room. What I'm looking for here is evidence of heavy furniture in the carpet. So right around here you can kind of tell that there was maybe a TV or something here. So I definitely want to make sure, and I'm looking at all these different areas. What I'm looking for is any cast-offs, eggs, any droppings that the bed bugs might have left behind. Even on the top of these outlet switches, it's a really good idea to look for anywhere that's been undisturbed here. But it all looks pretty good. Again, I'll continue to check in between the carpet and the baseboard there to see if I see any evidence. As we make our way around, here's another area where they had something heavy there. So I'll definitely check this area, see if I find anything. Nope, looks like we're all good here. And then as we make our way around the corner here, it's pretty obvious that they had a couch over here, so this is also another area that we're going to want to take a peek at here. Looked like it was probably blocking that door there. Again, on the top of the outlets. The track on the door obviously is very important. We check that as well. And if we do find any evidence of any bed bugs in this area, that is when we stop. We're going to go ahead and show you in just the next film here how to go ahead and disrobe if we do find any evidence. We've now completed the bed bug inspection here in the apartment. Typically, we don't find bed bugs. There's no evidence of the bed bugs. But in case we did have any bed bugs, we definitely want to make sure that the bed bugs stay in this unit. We don't want to take them to another unit or into the common areas. So there's a very specific way of how we have to disrobe. First, what we're going to do is get ourselves to the front door area on a hard surface, and then that way we can go ahead and disrobe. So first thing I'm going to do is take off my dust mask, put it into a plastic bag. Then it's very important when I take off the suit that I take it off by unrolling it onto itself. So first, So I'll get the arms and I'll pull my sleeves out. Do the same with the legs. Then I'm going to go ahead and just roll it up and stick it into the plastic bag. Then also remove my gloves. Put it in the plastic bag, twist it and seal it. That way I can go ahead and take it back to the shop. Now, the coveralls that are in here, we don't need to dispose of those. If we go back to the shop and we go ahead and put them in a dryer for high heat 30 minutes, these overalls will be ready to be washed and used again. The high heat will actually kill all of the eggs and the nymphs and everything that's on the coveralls itself. So as you can see, we've just completed a full bed bug inspection here in the apartment. It doesn't take a whole lot of time or tools. It just takes you playing a little bit detective.